This all started with Jeannie Sloan and 5 other concerned citizens who founded Salem Friends of Felines as a foster-only organization.
Yeah!
In 2006, we opened our storefront on Commercial Street in Salem. One of the earliest volunteers with our organization was a very young Chelsea Marx, who is now our executive director. From the beginning, Friends of Felines offered discount vouchers to pet owners who couldn't afford to spay or neuter their cats. These were good at 15 local veterinary hospitals, and over the years we prevented many thousands of litters from being born. But in 2020, we all know what happened. With COVID-19 forcing veterinary offices to limit their services, spay and neuter surgeries were impossible to get for months. And when things slowly opened up again, most vets stopped participating in the voucher program because they simply couldn't afford it. The overpopulation of cats was spiraling out of control. Fast forward to the summer of 2021. We found ourselves in need of a new shelter manager, and Chelsea Marx applied. It had been 15 years since her early days of volunteering with us, and she had decided that working with animals was her life's calling. She had worked at various veterinary offices and then attended school in Florida to become a certified veterinary technician. Given her wealth of experience and veterinary certification, we hired her as the shelter's executive director. Now, let me tell you something about Chelsea. That woman is a force of nature. Since opening our doors in 2004, we have been doing what we had always done: rescuing homeless cats and kittens, getting them spayed or neutered and brought back to full health, and then finding them loving forever homes. That was our gig. We were good at it, and we were feeling very good about ourselves. Then Chelsea said, yes, and? Recognizing the incredible post-COVID challenge of accessing spay and neuter surgery, and with the board's blessing, she purchased equipment to create a surgical suite at the shelter, and a couple of months later we hired a veterinarian to start performing low-cost on-site surgeries every Monday. That continued for a year and went so amazingly well that we were able to hire a full-time vet in 2023. These surgeries aren't just for our cats and kittens, but for cat rescues from Castle Rock, Washington to Crescent City, California, for trap-neuter release surgeries for feral cats, and even for cats owned by people who can't get an appointment with their neighborhood vet or just can't afford it. In August of this year, we hit the amazing milestone of our 10,000th on-site surgery. And knowing we were quickly becoming a spay and neuter resource for the region, we were again feeling very good about ourselves. Then again, Chelsea said, yes, and? Recognizing the continuing need in the community, Chelsea started 2 new funds. Spay It Forward, which allows us to subsidize the cost of spay or neuter surgeries for community members who want to do the right thing by getting their cat altered but can't afford the full cost, and the Community Medical Fund, which helps owned cats stay in their loving homes by providing financial assistance when they have medical emergencies but their owners can't afford treatment. These funds have helped so many people who are struggling financially to get their cats medical assistance. They have not only kept cats alive, but they've kept them with the owners who love them so much. And with the success of these programs, we were once again feeling very good about ourselves. And then, once again, Chelsea said yes, and? When we moved to Kaiser in 2020, part of the facility was dedicated to our thrift store. The original goal of the store was to help support the adoption center, but due to competition from other nearby stores, we found the thrift store was barely covering its own rent. So Chelsea asked, what if we converted the thrift store space into an affordable feline wellness clinic? That was a year ago in the fall of 2023. Over the next several months, we started a capital campaign to help fund the renovation, worked with an architect, secured a contractor, and this past spring we broke ground.
Welcome into our new wellness clinic and surgery center. This is our lobby with our beautiful cinnamon logo up on the wall and spacious seating for our clients. Follow me back into our exam room area. This is exam room 1. Exams, we have storage for vaccines in each room. Exam room 2. And down across the hallway we have new offices for administrative staff and our doctors. An official break room now for our staff and volunteers so they can take a break and rest and relax. And this is surgery prep. These are where all the patients are prepped for surgery. We have a full house here today of 40 spays and neuters. This is the table that we prep them all on here. Lay them out. They're monitored and prepped by veterinary assistants that are fully trained. And then we have surgery in here. This is our sterile operating OR. We have 2 tables, an anesthetic machine in the corner, and then our new surgical lights.
On September 17th, 2024, we held our ribbon-cutting ceremony with the mayor of Kaiser and local media in attendance.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
The Wellness Clinic provides cats with checkups, vaccines, microchips, nail trims, and more, all at affordable prices, and appointments can be made online. Since hiring Chelsea 3 years ago, we have come a very long way, and we are doing some pretty amazing things. Some pretty big things, but there's more. Things like having the entire staff be fear-free certified, which means that cats in our care are handled in ways that are proven to generate the least amount of anxiety for them. Helping cat owners understand their rights in the Fair Housing Act of 1968. Many animal owners can obtain an emotional support animal letter from their healthcare provider, making it illegal for landlords to charge them for their pets. This keeps pets safe in their happy homes rather than having to be surrendered. Wildfire help in 2020, when we teamed with local pet store chains and pet food banks to obtain donations from large pet food companies. Together with VCA, Evergreen Veterinary Hospital, and Ark Animal Hospital, we housed and medically treated animals impacted by those wildfires. And the work continues. Because here's the thing. People love animals, and in particular, people really love their pets. And there are a lot of people in our community where a cat may be their only companion. Preserving the bond between that human and that cat is what we're all about. Over the past 20 years, we may have made some changes, but as we've grown, we haven't lost sight of the vision of those who started it all. We continue to educate and provide financially accessible spay and neuter services. We provide adoption of rescued cats and kittens, and we strive to keep humans with the cats they love. If there's anything more we can do, we will do it. Jeannie Sloan's promise back in 2004 is still our mission today, to help the community reduce the overpopulation of cats in the Salem area and beyond. At Friends of Felines, we bring love into people's lives through little furry bundles of purrs, and our growing team will continue this mission for as many cats and humans as we can for many, many years to come.